All right, how's it going, everybody? Yeah, so we kind of have a little bit of a, I guess, a project here. So this is basically your eBay special. That's a clone of the Skunk 2, 64 millimeter throttle body. So what we're gonna try to do, because nothing that we do, like the SpeedyEFI, it comes with this like little adapter plate, and then the throttle position or the TPS that comes with on there. So what I'm actually going to try to do is take a plate, aluminum. I'm going to cut out a little template that fits this around it, and pretty much try to get it to where I can adapt this to that instead of having to use this, because this only will really work on your stock throttle body, which, you know, anyone knows is 54 millimeter. That's we're trying to go for maximum flow, so that's not really going to work very well for us. So we're going to do what we can here and see if we can turn this into a plate for that, for this. Stay tuned. All right, so we can see on here that we actually got it to work. So I wanted to make that actual plate a little thinner than what it is, but at least it's got about three and a quarter millimeters of the shaft. Now that shaft only sticks out about 5 millimeters when it's flush right across here. So I actually had to measure, and it's like, what was it, like 0.79 depth on the actual the throttle position sensor on the for the input shaft to ride on. So I had to, like, I wanted to get it at least about another half a millimeter or so to make up for that. So we got like a full 4 millimeters on there, but it's not that big a deal. I already went and like checked the voltages and hooked it up, and not the actual voltage, but the I guess the ohms on it. I checked that, and it's reading between 5 at you know, closed, and then with full throttle it's like 3. So I believe that is working properly. But with the SpeedyEFI, you can actually go through and set it where it's, you know, the throttle is at 0, open it up all the way, and then set the open throttle to 100%, and then it does the calibration between there. So we should be golden on that. So now we can actually utilize this eBay Skunk 2 knockoff, which we had to, like, I had to make that block off plate, I had to make the throttle position sensor adapter on there for it to actually run the factory. Well, actually, this is the SpeedyEFI TPS. I just took it off the little bracket that they supplied that is supposed to be used for the factory throttle body, which I did not want to do, being that we want as much flow going through this motor as possible, being that it's going to be an 85 millimeter and probably around 11. I think it was like 11 or 11.25 after like the final compression once it's on there. So think we're good to go right now. I think the next thing that you're going to be seeing is probably us doing the water pump on that stock block and getting everything set up on there, and the new timing belt kit and all that. And then we're going to go ahead and like actually hook up the intake manifold and get everything else set up on there. And so we can start driving that, or he can start driving that and enjoy it. And then we'll start building that 85 millimeter block. But we're good to go for now. So cool. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.